So you said this is your son.
Yeah, Brian Wills.
Awesome. So what got you guys into drifting?
I think he started at Apple Valley Speedway in Southern California, just puttering around with a junker car. He attended the fab school in Southern California, which got him into the fabrication, which then led him into a little messing around at Apple Valley. And one thing led to another. And over the last 8 years, we've built a car, chased our license down through multiple events, and then finally won the license up at Evergreen Speedway in Washington. And this is our second season in Prospec.
Oh, sweet, awesome. So he's in Prospec. How do you get from Prospec to Pro? What's the road for that?
Well, my understanding is that basically we got to make podium into Prospec, or at least into the top 3 in Prospec. I think allows you to move forward into the Pro category.
Awesome. And then what's your favorite part about the community or car scene?
My favorite part with the drifting is the family of drifters, and it's we're competitors, but we're here to help each other.
Right.
And so the teams to the left of me, the teams to the right of me, anything we have, you're welcome to. And it's pretty much the way all the way down these rows is that if the other teams have it, they'll share it with you, and it's family oriented. You know, no one's out to cut throat. There's a little sketchy stuff goes on, but it's solid. What would I say? It's just good human behavior.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was wondering about that because I haven't been around it long,
Yeah.
so I was kind of wondering if it's like kind of a family, you know, oriented environment. It seems like everyone's family's with them,
Yeah,
with the trailers.
I think in the Prospec level, a lot of moms and dads coming to watch their kids, and grandparents as well, you know, coming to watch. And I think a lot of these young guys, just like this, our team is, our family has helped support, get us to where we are, helped us to get to where we can get sponsorship that'll help us continue on. So
Right.
we have big dreams.
That's awesome. What inspired your son to get into it? Was he like into go-karting when he was younger, anything like that?
No, you know, just being a crazy kid and always driving crazy, you know, I think that he got into it. Early on, I had a Subaru that was really quick, a turbo Subaru that I'd given him, and he drove it like a madman, and until he crashed it.
Yeah.
And then it's just been a progression of things since then, moving forward and
Right.
wanting to go faster. And you know, he's a full throttle guy.
So yeah,
No brake checking on this guy.
That's awesome. If you could sum up like your brand or your fans in the scene, what would it be? Like, how would you define your fans, your whole vibe to your booths?
Full throttle.
Full throttle?
Full throttle. I think our fans love the fact that Brian drives the car on the limiter the whole time. And, you know, and it's beautiful.
Right.
You know, it's a beautiful machine. And the bigger part is that the folks that have got to know Brian a little bit understand that this is the work of his hands. Every nut, bolt, screw, wire, and weld in this car is his work.
Right.
There's no mechanic.
Oh, wow.
There's no outside influence. We do this in the garage. We have a shop at home. It's a home
Dang.
shop, but he's built this car and others, and that's what he does. He
That's
loves
awesome.
it. He's in love with it.
Are you into the whole mechanic side too?
They'll let me help change tires.
Yeah. That's awesome.
No, you know, I've done lots of mechanicing over the years, but this is a different technology than what I grew up with.
Right.
You know.
So with him being the mechanic on his own car, does it make it kind of hard if like something happens on a
Well,
race day?
in the race scene, we have a lead mechanic that comes with us, a trusted friend. He comes with us, and he's one of the only people that Brian will let put a wrench on the car.
Wow.
And he's another young man. They actually met through simming,
Okay.
on the sim.
Awesome.
And so he's been with us for a couple of 4 years, and been traveling with us. He's a younger guy, but he's solid, and he's a mechanic.
Yeah.
You know, and he comes, he flies in, flies out.
Right.
You know, but he comes in as the lead mechanic, and then we have a team, a pit crew of a couple of other fellows. We have a really good spotter, well known in Formula Drift, DJ Mata, and then we have Tommy is our lead pit hand.
Okay.
He's a hometown boy. He's one of our hometown drifters. You know, he parks his car in our shop, and they tinker all the time.
That's awesome. So so where are you guys from?
We're from Chico, California.
Oh, sweet.
About 100 miles north of Sacramento.
Nice.
And about 10 hours west of here.
Yeah. Do you, so obviously with it being like a fully family-oriented sport and everything, everyone's involved. Do you like the traveling, or does it get kind of tiring?
I don't like flying. so we drove here. Last season, we drove the entire circuit and made a 3-month trip.
Oh, wow.
You know, my wife and I, and Brian's other little brother.
Okay.
So, but this year we've flown, and it's hard. Flying is hard.
Yeah.
You know, we travel in a Sprinter van, and it's like home.
Yeah.
You know, it's like sleeping at home.
Uh-huh.
You know, I go to a hotel, I don't sleep.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I like driving way more than flying. So.
Yeah. So, you know, I like to be in control.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so yeah, we're hoping that there's a little bit of change in the program. That maybe we get some more events on the West, but
right.
We're pushing to do more stuff in the West this next year. You know, last year was a big buildup to get to here. You know, and then this year our cars ran full time. We had an unfortunate in Jersey with a master slave cylinder.
Oh, wow.
Went out, and you know, on the last practice run, not enough hours or time to pull and put back together.
Dang.
You know, but the car has been running. You know, we're in top 16 again. So
that's awesome.
So we're feeling good about it. You know,
on that.
Yeah, we really are. You know, and Brian puts his heart and soul into what he does.
That's awesome. Last question. Does he have a rival in the scene, in the Prospec scene, or does it seem like, you just said it's kind of like a whole community?
No, you know, the race that we just won was with Jace Havoc. And Jace has been our friend since we got a license. And we've cheered each other on every round. We've shared parts. We've done everything. And today we got to come together and compete, and there's always a winner.
Yeah.
You know, someone has to win.
Uh-huh.
It was our day.
That's awesome.
It was our day. You know, I just went over and you know, gave my howdies to their team because we love those guys.
Right.
You know, they anything we need, they got. Anything they need, we got.
That's awesome.
And so it's just that. And I think there are some guys in the program that play games. They're brake checkers. They're doing stuff, and you know, these guys don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, these guys don't do that. But there's no names to put to it. It's just guys that are
competitive.
Their winning is more important than doing it right.
Right.
Something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
You know, so.
No, that's cool. Well, congratulations on it being your day, and thank you so much.
We made top 8 last time.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
You know, so that was really good, and so
awesome.
I'm excited.